Work like you don't need the money. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like nobody's watching. To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Resilience is knowing that you are the only one that has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. Integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody's going to know whether you did it or not. Remember that failure is an event, not a person. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Greatness is not in never falling, but in rising every time you fall. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. It's not the load that breaks you down. It's the way you carry it. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. Don't wait for opportunity. Create it. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Be proud, but ensure your pride is rooted in gratitude, not arrogance. Success is not born from what you do occasionally. It is cultivated through consistency. Sometimes the best way to capture someone's attention is to withdraw your own. 2 obstacles stand in the way of happiness: dwelling on the past and comparing ourselves to others. The greatest loss in life is not death, but the death of our inner spirit while we are still alive. Challenges are not designed to break you. They are sent to build you up and prepare you for greatness. Action may not always bring happiness, but happiness cannot be found without action. In your darkest moments, focus on finding the light, for it is there that hope resides. Your best life will not be found in comfort zones, but in the battle for your beliefs. Challenges, failures, and defeats are the stepping stones to progress and a life well lived. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Many of life's failures are people who gave up without realizing how close they were to success. You learn more from failure than from success. Don't let it stop you. Nothing in the world can bother you more than your own thoughts. True wealth is not measured by money, but by the richness of your experiences and the depth of your happiness. Happiness is not a destination, but a journey. Enjoy each step along the way. Your greatest competition is yourself. Strive to be better than you were yesterday. Life is very interesting. In the end, some of your greatest pains become your greatest strengths. Even the darkest night will end, and the sun will rise. You're allowed to scream. You're allowed to cry, but do not give up. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Never let a bad day make you feel like you have a bad life. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, "I'll try again tomorrow."